Alright. Hello, hello. Yeah, I didn't know what to do in this puzzle now, did I? Although, now that I'm looking at it again, I think I actually might have an idea. Isn't it, like, kind of just this simple? Whatever, man. Wouldn't it be great if I could just solve all puzzles that nicely? Which one's even next? Well, if I recognize it, it's next. If I don't, it's not. Okay. We were learning about shadow boxes here. They basically just dissolve in light. This particular puzzle... I don't know if I need to, like, split universes or not. I think I decided I do probably need to. But... How can I get a theta? Oh. Wait. Maybe I was closer in my thinking yesterday than I thought I was. This isn't gonna work, but like, I can split the worlds. It's definitely possible to do. I can probably do it on the left side, like, safely as well. Maybe. Maybe not. If in one of the worlds I have... three boxes, I can push them up that way and then just go to the goal. And then the other world I have 2 boxes and I can push one, cover this, and then stand in the light that's going out. Okay, so what is the problem with sending all the boxes across at the start? I think it's that if I do that, then the green box is, like, stuck on the spikes, which is no good. And yeah, that does seem to be the case. So, I guess... Oh, same problem. Whoops. That solved nothing. I do recall getting this move to work. yesterday. Wait, no, actually it doesn't look like it's going to. If I had a box, I could. But the distance between us is, like, bad, so... I guess I could go the other way, probably. Although that might also prove difficult, just, like, space-wise or whatever. It's gonna be faster to reset. Maybe I just need to split the worlds before... coming out there. Is there somewhere that I can do it that's, like, productive or whatever? It's not good. I don't think this gets any of these boxes, like, lost forever. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, yeah, it may have been fine to do that for that part of the puzzle, but... yeah, okay, I understand. I do need to kind of do the thing I was doing, but more intelligently. Oops. AKA not like that. Wait, no, but I do want to send this actually all the way through. There we go. Yes. Great. Honestly, that's actually fine. Oh boy. Space is sure limited, though. Let's get one of us, like, kind of busy up in the top here so I can make a little bit of room for... There we go. All right. Galaxy. Oh God. What am I trying to do here? I guess I want to push the galaxy block, the dark block. What were these things called? Dark matter blocks? Up here. Because I can't do it with the clone unless I can offset parity. And then that would cover basically all the visibility except for the tile underneath the prisms on the top left. And then I can just stand there and solve the puzzle. So it's basically gonna be something that looks like... I think this is the layout that I need, but I can't get around to where I'm actually trying to go, if this is what... Oh, here we go. Alright. Fine. And then what? Only needs to be one more. The, like, relative order between the two clones is, like, wrong here. What do I do about that? I need the one on the right to be lower. But that implies that there's something underneath me to, like, push me down. Okay, that kind of works. Can I create enough distance to actually, like, capitalize on that? It's, like, just too much distance there. Dang it. Right. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Thought about that for about 0 seconds and then realized that's probably not what I wanted to do. I guess I could do it this way instead. This is probably actually okay in this case. Yeah. That wasn't the original plan, but that was the plan that worked. Release. Okay. I think I know what this is gonna be about. Okay, understand. Is it, like, just not possible for me to get the offset that I'm trying to get here? Wouldn't be the first time. I'm just trying to get in the box. That's all. Although I'm seeing a problem to the plan. Okay, so here's the plan. The plan is get in the box, stick the box up here, and then move this thing. But I'm seeing there's a problem now because I can't actually move this thing with the box up there. So I think we're gonna need to do something a little sneakier with clones. That is not the box we asked for. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, maybe that's not gonna work then. Yeah, how can I get one of these boxes across? I need to get a box. I actually probably need to get both of the boxes. Yeah, I probably need to get both of the boxes across, and then get into the box, and then push the box over the spikes while the light is not pointing to it, and then move the light back to break out of the box. That's the idea, but I'm like really struggling to see the actual moves that get me there. Okay, maybe there is something smart I can do with clones after all. Except, like, actually smart this time and not just go over the ice and keep getting owned. Because that was not particularly smart, I will admit. Oh god, I'm getting further and further away. Here we go. Ah. Ah, dang. This isn't quite right. This is also not quite right. Dang it. Well, out of curiosity, yeah, you just die. You never know when there's gonna be some, like, magical, like, quantum interaction when you do something that's just slightly out of the ordinary, so... Well, can I send it the other way? I kind of think that's not gonna work. Yeah, even that's not really a help. It's got all this space over here on the left side, and I can't really make use of it. I'm pretty, like, confined to the top of the wall here now. Wait, what if I'm... Yeah. No, I was wrong. That wasn't gonna work. Oh, yeah, it will. If I can get into position, which is apparently a heck of a lot easier said than done. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. Transition. That crystal on the top left feels like I don't want to push it into the light, but what else is it even like doing then? Don't know. How do I get into the box here? No, this is no good. I'm gonna end up in the wrong box if I go from this side. This doesn't work either. I mean, this is cool and all, but it doesn't quite seem to actually help. Oh. Done that all along. Now can I get in the box? Can freely trade these. This is still a bad setup. What about here? This could work. Ah, jeez. Oh. Crap. I actually can't, like, have that shape and then, like, move over here. It has to... Hmm. Hmm. Okay, any other plans, then? I mean, if I deliberately push this all the way over, which I'm not sure that's going to be okay, but if it were, then I could use that box as, like, leverage, probably? Somehow? Maybe? Maybe not? Yeah, definitely. Just gotta figure out how to set it up. This might be impossible for, like, the same reasons, though. Just the spikes are in a bad way. Bad place. God. How irritating. This is, like, wrong anyway. We need to be flipped around. I don't know, man. Literally just, like, basic block pushing. This is, like, a puzzle that could have appeared in World, like, 1 or 2, and I'm... like, the setup that I'm trying to get. So either it's, like, impossible, or I just am very bad, which I think it's probably the latter. I never really did master, like, just getting around. I've faked my way through it for long enough. Still curious about that other crystal, though. I'm not sure what the purpose is. Like, why, once I get across there, would I not just walk into the light? Why would I push the crystal into it and make it harder to solve? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it would still be solvable, I think, but... I guess maybe it just has to do with, like, the shape of the clones at that point. Like, it might be hard to get her in there and still solve the puzzle? I don't know. But I can't get across anyway as it stands, so... Need to work on that part first. I've made things so much worse for myself here. Okay, now comes the part that I actually am not sure exactly how to resolve still. Is that once I push this across like this, the box is like in a bad spot now. It's blocking the light. I kind of noticed this right away, and I was like, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. But now that I'm here, I actually don't really have an idea. So that's fun. I mean, I guess what I could do instead, and maybe this would make use of the crystal, is just... I was gonna say just die, but like... No. Man, I could push it in from the right. Well, I can't anymore, but yeah. It would look like this. But I do still have, like, other problems now. Oh. 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 Okay. Light room. It is sure light. And it may be considered a room. Oh god. How do I control this? I must build cars, and my cars must be beautiful. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? How do we continue from here? It's like I need to keep the same structure to guard it on the top and the left, but I can't really push it up anymore without getting my guys next to each other, which I don't think I can do here. Yeah, I had thought the plan was to, like, move things around to change the structure, but I'm, like, looking at it and I'm like, no, I actually just need these boxes on the left and the top, no matter what. I guess it can be, like, oh. Like this. Although, we probably wanted to push it all the way over then. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Now we get back into pure car position, I guess? And then I need to get in the box. I think that's a step here. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna pull that one off? Okay, this can get out of the way. Yeah, no surprise that didn't really work. There we go. Okay. And this will let me, like, block off the paths or just get over there or something. Yeah. Handshake. Something about this feels like it's not gonna work out, but... I mean, if that didn't solve the puzzle, then... Wait! Right. Right, but there is more to the... There is another, like, path I could take here in theory. Kind of. Oh, but what if I didn't do that? If it was like this instead? Yeah. I actually kind of had it solved, I just didn't realize I could push that up. Escape. I do see the problem here, which is that, like, let's say well, let's just do it and see that the problem is a problem. I'm sure that it's a problem. Okay, the problem basically is that I can do this, but they're gonna like move. They're surrounded right now, and I can't get my other clone back to the other exit. Which implies that you have to make that move like simultaneously, but I obviously can't push a box from over there in a meaningful way. So I think what I may have to do somehow is to create a tower and then get in the tower box. And then that solves it, probably. How can I make a tower on this map? How do you even make towers anymore? There's like no space here. How did I think I was gonna make a tower? Like, what the heck? I mean, I guess I could make a tower like this, but it would cost me the freedom of a block, which I think is too much of a price to pay. Dang. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know about that. There's not many spots that, like, even really have very much hope of working. Because it needs to be a spot that's surrounded on at least two sides by tiles that, like, aren't dead ends. So, like, the tile I'm standing on now, above and below, those are good, but I don't think you can, like, push both from opposite directions like that. This tile here that I was aiming for, I could push from above and from the right, and that's, like, actually the most, like, hopeful, but I couldn't get it to work. I suppose any of the tiles, like, along this wall here, in theory, could work. But I don't know how I would get them to work. Everything on this wall is doomed. So I guess this tile could also work the same way that... These three tiles, really. This tile is actually no good. Wait, how would this tile be good? Oh yeah, from below and from above. Somehow. I mean, yeah, in theory that could work. In practice, it's going to cost me a block's freedom again. Which is probably no good. Ugh. There we go. Man, I just can't get this to work. Let's get that out of the way and see if I can even, like, set this up to begin with. No? I like, kinda can't at all, actually? Holy smokes, man. There we go. But, of course... Wait. Why did I think this was gonna work? I was like, oh, press right. It'll be great. Yep. Mm-hmm. That sure worked out good for you. Man. This is called escape. Yeah, okay, that's obviously doomed as well. Like, I've gotta be given this extra box for a reason, right? Um... I'm seeing a place I can make a stack, but this is unfortunately not super useful. Of course, it's not going to be easy to actually pull this off, as always. It's like I need to, like, spawn in the right shape to make this happen. Because I certainly can't, like, walk through the hallway and end up in the right spot. This is the shape, but I can't maintain this shape. It's gonna like collapse down once I go through this little corridor. But making a tower here isn't going to be useful anyway, so it's fine, but... the other thing I was trying to think of how to do is how to die on the spikes, but I don't think you can really do that here either. Again, just owing to, like, space constraints. I have yet to even actually make a tower. It'd be great for me to, like, get it to work at least once, just to remind myself, like, that it's possible. Bro, how is this level so infuriatingly set up that you just can't do this anywhere? I just can't get my guys in position. It's like this one, I need to be walking down in one direction and up in the other direction to like get in place, and I can't set that up. Last move I press needs to be down or left, and there's no way for me to get to the spot to the left box by pressing down or left. And if we like push these, well, aside from all the other problems, but yeah, now there's just like not enough space to even hecking survive. But even if I did push this other one over to the right somehow, I wouldn't have a button to press that would push the boxes together, still. And even if I had a tower on the right side, it wouldn't help me anyway, but you know, that's... Was this like a new section? No, it kind of isn't, but it also seems like I need to go somewhere else to unlock like any more puzzles at this point. Oh. I guess I can split the world that way. No, but I can't because I need to be in a box. Yeah, no, I had considered that and I decided it wouldn't work because then that removes one of my characters and that's no good. Yeah, that's just bad, unfortunately. Hmm. Dang it, dude. I see. Emission. What exactly is going on here? And I clearly need to get someone in a box. Whether I do it now or after I, like, double clone, I don't know. The setup here would work if I could get my characters into position. Press up, and that would push me into a box. There may be some way that I can, like, do, like, a smart clone location that would be easier. Require less walls, fewer walls to work with, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is after getting that all set up, though. Like, it's not quite going to be as easy as just push them across. Doesn't seem all that doable. From the right, it's awkward because somehow I need to be in that like, I would need to use clones somehow to make that happen. but there's spikes all over the place, and so it'd be very dangerous and probably impossible. From the bottom, like, little spot here... Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really add up either, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know why I'm trying to push these up here. There's nothing to be gained from it. That, unfortunately, really doesn't help. I mean, that feels like it could be a good move. I'm not really sure what to do with the box now. If I was in the box, I guess I could split at this point. Or like push it forward and then split. I need to get both of the clones over there though. So maybe that's not quite good enough. I'm really not seeing another way that I'm getting into this box other than this exact setup, but I just can't get my characters over there in the right formation. Man, I've spent like so much time today just stuck on like the basic movement and formation problems, and like so little time doing any of the like new interesting mechanics. Because I'm just so bad at figuring out how to get in place. Or like finding spots to do it. I can't move my guys where I need to. Oh my god. I just have there's like no way to separate on this puzzle. There's like a zillion spikes everywhere. The only thing I can use is this light source. But as soon as I use the light source, I can't like get past it because everything is in the way. And if I set these blocks up so that I can push the light source further to the left, then they're like all just screwed. In theory, I can use it now to like kind of split, but for what purpose? Everything is stuck now. It's one of those puzzles where it's like, it's so insanely constrained, so you'd think that I would be able to figure out what to do just by like process of elimination, but I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to do anything. I can't even see a way to like double split to create the box situation. And even if I could, I think that's like probably no good. I think I'm gonna need to split after getting in the box. Or after getting out of the box even, maybe. I don't know. Well, it's another puzzle I can't solve. I don't know what to say. Just go to the next one, I guess. At this rate, I'm gonna like finish the world and have solved like the first 5 puzzles and nothing else. And as usual, like I probably don't really have much hope of solving the later ones when I've been skipping so many puzzles. Gotta find a way to get in this box again. This isn't gonna work. Right. God dang it. Well, that's sure awkward. Set that all up nice and good, and no, it was nice and bad. I'm not seeing where I can get in the box. That's like become the whole puzzle again. It's not the puzzle I can solve right now, apparently. It cost me a box. This is clearly like I can't do anything until I've got myself in the box. There's just no point in like pushing things all over the spikes and trying to move things around. I just can't. I can't get in the box. I don't know how. I'm asking what this actually accomplishes. It's like, okay, cool, I have the key now. Kind of. I was thinking that I would want to have an extra split on the box. That would let me break out from here and then push it up across, like, that way. Or something. Stack. Well, that seems to be a hint, but there's also only one box here. I guess there's these. Ugh. Okay, why the heck did I do that? Because it solves the puzzle. Imagine that. I got in the box, and then I solved the puzzle, like, instantly. All I had to do was get in a box. Yeah, this is right, but it's all gonna come down to finagling again. Dang it. Why do I lose so much ground here? Um... Wait. Was this ever gonna work? Shoot. It's like I need to push this down somehow, but I don't really have the luxury of doing that. Okay. Masking. Oh, here we go again, I guess. I mean, I get it's different, but... The way it's different is that these have, like, different parity. So what I need to do... is get this box down and swap its places with the light beam. Yeah, how? I don't have anything to, like, shove off from that I can use to make this work. Ah, that's not true. Yes, it is. I use this wall, but that doesn't quite add up because this thing doesn't actually push any higher than that. What about this wall? I don't think so. And even if I did, then it would be stuck. But it's not going to work anyway, so I guess whatever. It's also the wrong pair. There's like... everything is wrong with this. Wait, what the heck am I talking about? The parity is off. The parity is like free. No, it's not. Never mind. The relative parity is always going to be the same. Yeah. So how can I make use of this extra box, then? Like, half just thinking of shoving it across the spikes and being done with it. But I don't have enough clones for that. And I don't see how to sneak it past this guy, because I don't have, like, a good point to shove off from. Right, and this is going to be bad anyway, because then it would be stuck. I was trying to think if I could get into the box. I don't think I can get into the box. I mean, down is no good, right is no good, up is no good, left is no good. Pretty conclusive evidence, if you ask me. Down, right, up, left. Yeah. If I could split right now, that would do the trick. Can't. I don't think there's any way that splitting can get me out of this bind. Yeah, if I accept that that's impossible, what else could I use this box for? I can't use it to, like, create an extra leverage for the parity. Can't really just send it across the spikes. I mean, I actually almost can. Just as expected. Yeah, I don't know. Huh? I guess that's a puzzle. Oh god, this is what we're doing? Yeah. Momentum experimental zone. is going on in this puzzle? I don't think I understand. I don't have nearly enough splitting potential here. As far as I can tell. I don't know what I expected that to accomplish, if anything. I mean, I guess it was exciting to get that set up and not have it work. Oh, wait, but I do have 4 Thetas now. Yeah, but parity is wrong. Screw me. And it's gonna stay that way. In fact, it's like I need to split into 4 separate worlds. I guess I could do that. Only if I can make this stack somewhere else, though. Okay, that's better. It's better, but I don't know if it's good. Okay. Wow. Pisces. I'm thinking we need to stack boxes again, but it's looking trickier this time. Dang. Oh god, the spacing is like a mess, isn't it? Do we have some, like, weird inner world parity problem here? I never even considered such a fate. It's because that stupid box. What? Oh, because it's not the same time. Wait. But it is the same. No, it is the same. We can see them. Oh! This was never gonna work. Okay. I have to go back to, like, my original idea. Okay. How do we, like, do this, though? This feels kind of impossible. The problem is we need to hit the two middle beams on the same world. Which is definitely possible, but... How can I... get two characters into the other ones in the other world at the same time? Feels a little less possible. And maybe if I could get... No, even if I was in the box, it wouldn't really help. Also, how am I supposed to get to opposite sides of the ice here to even do this? This also feels kind of impossible. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should get going pretty soon. Oh, I can just pick this up. What's this for? It is to improve your sadness. That's what it's for. Oh, I can just... Oh, right. I cannot just do this puzzle. Yeah, that's not how we wanted to do this. I don't know how we wanted to do this, but it wasn't that way. And that, like, unlocks, like, the rest of the entire... Oh no, this was here all along. Ah. I see the problem. Yeah, so this kind of unlocks the rest of the zone. So ideally I kind of figure out what in the world is going on with that, and then... I don't know, solve the puzzle, but... There's still so many puzzles that I couldn't solve here. In the previous area, too. Which one is this? 20? 20. Goes by so fast. this is cool and all, but I don't think this is what I want to do here. I want to, like, kill myself on the box or something. Somehow. Any good available well, no, the problem is I also need to offset my... Rarity. Not sure if that does it or not. I'm inclined to think probably not, but oh god. I knew this was gonna happen. Good. Yeah, I think we're still on the same parity. Wait, no, maybe not? Kinda hard to tell with, like, all the shadows and stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Any good spikes around here? Besides these are not what I would call good spikes around here. Unfortunately, the answer is kind of no. Oh, dang it. Well, maybe it's fine if I just get in the box like normal. I don't know what the point of this, like, whole contraption is, though. Like, at least I don't start dead now, but... Oh. What? I got an achievement for that. Cover a level. Guess entering a puzzle while in a box is like yet a different mechanic or whatever. What is this? You can now see through dark from beginning. Oh. Cool. Hopefully that doesn't confuse me later. I'm not sure what that, like, actually pressed down, but... For now, I think that being a box in that puzzle was a good enough goal. Yeah, that, like, at least, like, unlocks, like, shortcuts around around the world. Okay. Thanks for watching. Good night. I will see you guys next time. Peace.